If you think the current iPhone Pro lineup is impressive, Apple's next generation could be an even bigger leap than you expect. In this script, we're diving deep into all the biggest leaks and rumors about the upcoming iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max, from design and display to cameras, performance, connectivity, and more, so you can decide whether it's worth waiting for Apple's 2026 flagship iPhones, even though the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max are still around. 7 months away from launch, the rumor mill is already in full swing. Multiple reports, supply chain leaks, and analyst notes are painting a surprisingly detailed picture of what Apple might be planning. None of this is officially confirmed, but when you look at how consistent these reports are, a clear pattern starts to emerge. Let's start with the overall design, because if you're hoping for a completely wild foldable or radically different iPhone 18 Pro, temper your expectations a bit. According to leaks, Apple is expected to stick with a very similar design language to the current generation. The iPhone 18 Pro is rumored to keep a 6.3-inch display, while the iPhone 18 Pro Max will stay at a massive 6.9 inches. The squared off edges, premium materials, and that signature Pro look are all expected to return. On the back, we're likely to see the familiar raised plateau that houses 3 rear cameras. Apple seems to be refining, not replacing, this design. So if you're used to that big camera island in the corner, it's not going anywhere on the iPhone 18 Pro or iPhone 18 Pro Max. However, one detail that is drawing attention is the thickness of the larger model. Rumors say the iPhone 18 Pro Max may be slightly thicker than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Most logical reason? Making room for a larger battery and potentially improved cooling, which could be a big win for power users and gamers. Now, let's talk about the display, because this is where some of the most interesting changes may happen. Both the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max are rumored to use next-generation LTPO Plus displays. LTPO technology already allows Apple to offer promotion with variable refresh rates, helping balance smooth scrolling with better battery life. The Plus in LTPO Plus suggests even more power efficiency. In everyday use, that could mean brighter screens, better always-on display behavior, smoother animations, or simply longer battery life without increasing battery size or combined. With that thicker Pro Max, significantly better endurance. But the real story on the front is the dynamic island. Early leaks suggested Apple might go all in with a completely under-display Face ID system, leaving only a tiny camera cutout in a corner of the display. More recent reports say Apple might not be ready to hide everything just yet. Instead, the iPhone 18 Pro lineup is now rumored to feature partially under-screen Face ID. What that means in practice is this: some of the Face ID components could lie beneath the display, allowing Apple to shrink the visible cutout dot. So, on the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max, we may see a noticeably narrower dynamic island. It would still be there, still used for live activities, notifications, and rich system interactions, but it would take up less space. For users, that means a cleaner front look, more usable status bar area, and a step closer to the dream of a full uninterrupted all-screen iPhone. Let's move to what everyone cares about: the cameras. Apple's Pro models are all about photography and videography, and the iPhone 18 Pro series is rumored to push that further. One of the most exciting leaks is that at least one of the rear cameras may get a variable aperture. Today, most smartphone cameras have a fixed aperture, which limits how much you can control depth of field and low-light performance. A variable aperture lets the lens physically adjust how much light it lets in. In practice, on the iPhone 18 Pro or iPhone 18 Pro Max, that could translate into sharper daytime photos with more of the scene in focus when the aperture closes down, and dramatically better low-light shots when it opens up to capture more light. Portraits might look more natural with smoother background blur, and nighttime shots might have less noise and better detail. While the exact implementation is still unclear, the move towards variable aperture is a strong hint that Apple wants to give the iPhone 18 Pro camera more flexibility and a more real camera feel. On the hardware side, the triple camera setup on that rear plateau is expected to remain. A main wide camera, an ultra-wide camera, and a telephoto or periscope-style zoom, depending on the model. But Apple is also rumored to be making changes to how you actually control the camera. The dedicated camera control button, which Apple has started to introduce on recent models, may be getting simplified on the iPhone 18 Pro lineup. According to leaks, Apple might remove complex swipe gestures from this button and instead focus on more straightforward, predictable inputs. That could mean more intuitive one press, long press, or pressure-sensitive actions, making it easier to quickly launch the camera, capture photos, or start video recording without accidental triggers. On the back glass, another interesting design rumor is floating around. Apple is said to be tweaking the rear ceramic shield and the MagSafe area. These changes are reportedly related to how MagSafe charging and accessories align and function, but they may also alter the look and feel of the phone. Some leaks mention a more frosted glass appearance on the rear of the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max. If that's true, expect a finish that's more resistant to fingerprints, with a slightly softer, more premium look and texture, while still keeping the durability benefits of ceramic shield and the magnetic precision of MagSafe. Under the hood, the iPhone 18 Pro series is gearing up for a major silicon upgrade. Rumors strongly suggest that Apple will debut the A20 Pro chip in the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max. This chip is expected to be manufactured using TSMC's cutting-edge 2nm process and new packaging technology. That's a huge deal. Shrinking down to 2 nanometers typically means more transistors packed into a smaller area, higher performance, and significantly better power efficiency. For real-world use, the A20 Pro could deliver faster app launches, smoother multitasking, and more. Headroom for demanding tasks like 4K and even 8K video recording, advanced photo processing, console-level gaming, and on-device AI features. At the same time, the improved efficiency of a 2 nanometers chip might help extend battery life or keep performance more stable over long gaming or editing sessions, especially when combined with that rumored thicker Pro Max body and potential cooling improvements. Connectivity is another area where Apple appears ready to flex more of its in-house engineering. The iPhone 18 Pro lineup is rumored to adopt an Apple-designed 5G LTE modem, referred to in leaks as the C1X or C2. Moving away from third-party modems could allow Apple to better optimize power consumption, signal performance, and integration with the A-series chip. That could mean more reliable 5G, faster cellular data in real-world conditions, and possibly better battery life when you're on mobile networks alongside the cellular modem. The iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max are also expected to include an Apple-designed N1 chip or a newer version of it for next-generation wireless connectivity. This chip is rumored to support Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and Thread. Wi-Fi 7 can offer higher speeds, lower latency, and more efficient use of congested wireless environments, which is great for streaming, cloud gaming, and downloading large files. Bluetooth 6 would improve reliability, range, and power use. For accessories like AirPods and Apple Watch, Thread support ties into the smart home ecosystem, allowing the iPhone 18 Pro to act as an even better controller for Matter-compatible devices and other connected gadgets.